Hi everyone, this is Vishnu, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechatronics Engineering, SNS College of Technology. Yes, I'm welcoming you all for my subject automation and its application. Once again to the lecture number 2, in which the unit number 1, the basics of industrial automation, we are looking forward. So as we have seen about the PLC in the topic 1 in our previous presentation. In this topic 2 lecture, we are going to see about the PLC hardware and its components. Okay, let's get into our slides. Yes, let's start this session with a case study of a Reliance headquarters which is placed at the Mumbai. How Honeywell transformed their industry into a smart one with a KPI Real Performance Index. Let's see the case study how they transformed with it.
Refining and petrochemicals. At the Honeywell Users Group Americas, Reliance shared how Honeywell software
Honeywell with shares of the America, which transformed their complete headquarters into a digital one with a KPI performance management system, which is nothing but as called as a key performance index monitoring system. With this, you can index all the performance of every operations with a row base.
unified performance management system. From the maintenance engineer in the field, to the shift manager in the control room, to the vice
From maintenance
president of
manager to
operations
the
in the boardroom, Reliance uses
shift
one
engineer,
system
we
to
can
collaborate,
monitor the
drive,
whole
manage,
station
and support
along
business
with a
decision-making.
single laptop.
Reliance is operating the plant of the
So
future
they
today.
converted their plant to a future.
Transformation has created a connected enterprise that is safer and more efficient, and ultimately more profitable.
And this made the industry more profitable. This is what the people call it as digital transformation, a smart operation. Okay, this is what the case study about the Reliance Oil and Gas, how they transformed their industry into a digital one along with the help of Honeywell. Okay, let's see further in our slides about the PLC's hardware components. Yes, we have seen about the PLC in the previous slide. It's a industrial digital computer which operates in an extended temperature range which can handle multiple IBAR rows and which has an immunity to electrical noise and resistance to vibration and impacts. This is what the unique feature the PLC consists of. It make the PLC to play in any industry and help it to convert into a digitally one with a smart operation. So with the help of PLC alone, all the industries today working as a digital one. Without the PLCs, no industries can be a smart one today. So the PLC we have discussed in previous, it consists of a CPU, memory and communication unit along with an input and output section and with an programming device. Here the programming device is nothing but as our laptop, any HMI device, interface device which can be interfaced with PLC and we can logically program the PLC based on the user need. Let's see the hardware components of the PLC. It consists of a processor unit, memory, input-output unit, power supply unit, programming device and other devices like interfacing devices. This functional block diagram, as we have seen in our previous lecture, it has an block diagram similar to a digital computer with an input and output module along with power supply unit and programming device. So let's see the hardware components in brief. So PLC may come in many shapes and size. They can be also as small as to fit in your shirt pocket, while more involved control systems requires large PLC racks. The small PLCs is also known as big brick PLCs. They are typically called as fixed IBAR PLCs. And the large PLCs we call it as modular ones. It consists of multiple racks. You can add number of racks based on your input and output handling numbers. The modular type of Allen Bradley 117 PLC with 20 inputs and 12 outputs is shown on the right side of your slide. So, in the hardware component, the PLC consists of only three basic core areas. The first one is power supply and rack, and the next one is a CPU, and the third one is I-bar-O section. So this is how a modular PLC looks like. It consists of a power supply unit, a CPU unit, and racks of digital input, output, analog input, output, and timer counter input units. This is how a modular PLC looks like. So let's start off by removing all the modules, and let's see how this PLC looks like and how the hardware components in the PLC is seen. So this is how the packed PLC looks like. We can remove the input I-bar-O sections rack by rack like this. We can completely strip this racks and we can get a final back panel like this. So this is how a PLC looks like, modular PLC looks like. And in the power supply and CPU panel, the panels are removed and you can find memory units, integrated circuit units, and microprocessor unit for controlling the or processing the input and output based on the programmed logic. You can also find some backup batteries in the PLCs while for uninterrupted programming of the PLC. So let's see the hardware components in detail. Yes, the first one is a central processing unit. It's a microprocessor based, may allow arithmetic operation, logic operations, block memory moves, computer interface, and local area functions. So this is how the processor looks like. The memory, for system memory, the ROM is used, RAM is used for data, and EPROMs are used to program the PLCs. So, and then the RAM and the ROM. So, and then you can see the I-bar-O sections. I have seen the stripping of PLCs in the previous slide. In the PLCs, you can strip the I-bar-O section in modular PLCs. If in case it is a fixed PLC1, the I-bar-O sections will be connected along with it. The I-bar-O's inputs such as switches or sensors, the outputs such as motors, pumps, solenoid valves, lights, etc. So while coming to the power supply, it works with the 24V DC or 220V of AC supply. So some PLC have electrical supply as separate modules with a small and medium series already contain supply modules. The programming device is nothing but as called as here you can use a simple HMI or handheld devices or your mobile phone or your laptop to program your PLCs. And the system buses here are used to communicate along with the I-bar-O ports, CPUs, and memory unit. So this is how a simple power supply unit looks like, and you can program your PLC by simply connecting with it to your laptop, and this is what a simple bus looks like. So everyone, thank you for your patience for listening to my lecture, and this where you can find your references for this PPT, and you can find more elaborations about the applications and details of this hardware components. So thank you everyone for listening to the lecture. Thank you. Signing off. This is Vishnu, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechatronics Engineering.